We begin this morning with a setback for President Trump. A federal judge has temporarily blocked the deadline for federal employees to accept his administration's proposed buyout offer until at least Monday. Now, this offer was not approved by Congress, and unions are warning workers not to take the deal. In a statement, the Office of Personnel Management says the government will honor the deferred resignation offer. But what does this all really mean? CBS News correspondent Natalie Brand joins us from the White House with more on this. And Natalie, I would imagine it may cause some stress and confusion among federal employees, but help us understand how the White House is responding to this judge's ruling.
Good morning, Errol. Well, for now, everything is paused. So the administration says that their deadline for employees to make this decision will also be postponed until later on Monday. But that's when this case is back in court. And the judge who made that initial decision, Judge O'Toole, to pause this deadline will have to decide whether he's going to extend his pause or make a more permanent ruling. So this is going to play out in a courtroom. But yesterday, I spoke to the policy director of one of the unions representing federal workers, the American Federation of Government Employees, and she said their big concern is that the Trump administration does not have the authority to make this kind of offer, this buyout for federal workers. And they're also concerned that the administration may not fulfill the terms of what they're offering, paying out the employees through the end of September. So everyone closely assessing this deal, and ultimately it rests in the courtroom of that judge.
It'll be a confusing weekend for so many people. I also want to ask you about the Trump administration's plan to lay off, I think, nearly all of USAID's employees by the end of the day today. What is the actual scale of that, and what change might it make to their missions abroad?
Yeah, CBS News has learned that a list circulating within USAID shows that fewer than 300 employees are deemed essential. That's out of more than 10,000 who are facing leave. Keep in mind, Errol, that this is an agency that provides humanitarian aid assistance to dozens of countries around the world. That's everything from health care, monitoring disease outbreaks, fighting disease, also promoting democracy. So there's a lot of concern internationally about this, all the turmoil at USAID right now. The acting administrator of USAID, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, he addressed some of the concerns and said, we're going to continue to provide foreign aid. It just has to be programs that we can justify, alluding to programs that align with the administration's priorities. Well, CBS News asked Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland, who sits on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, whether that comment reassures him at all. Here's what he had to say.
It's not, and here's why. It's become pretty clear that Marco Rubio, Secretary Rubio, is not in charge of the operations at AID. Elon Musk is in charge of the operations over AID. And it was Elon Musk who tweeted out the other day that he was putting AID through the wood chipper. He said he was going to kill AID.
Well, late last night, unions representing some of the federal employees of USAID, they filed a lawsuit saying that this move by the administration is unconstitutional to try to dismantle USAID without congressional input. They also, say this is creating a crisis, will lead to instability globally, and really raising a lot of concerns. So again, Errol, this is all developing. Another lawsuit, another day. We'll have to wait and see how this challenge plays out.
All right, Natalie Brand, thank you for that.